We are calm. We're collected. We have our water. We've gotten rid of water. Puzzle. 13 minutes. Can we really do this? Heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt like seconds ticked by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. Wait, does this mean that Akane and Junpei... They're not siblings. No. We'll keep going. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. A frightening, evil face. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Okay, this is totally random. I know where this guy's voice is from. Digimon. One of the first evil dudes. It's like Devimon or something. Like, I remember this voice so freaking well. Snazzy remembers it as well. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's that freaking laugh that did it. Okay, back to the puzzle. His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I'm going to watch that series again. I'm going to freaking love it. Okay. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my. How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
Yes, incysm. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Oh, Dim, I think it's Devimon, Devimon. I think. And you think Ace and Santa are working together? Kaza?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3.
Just in case. Last nine door. Just in case. I doubt I'll need it, but...
Say, Akane, what's your number?
Devidrama? Yeah, Devidramon! It was that. Devidramon. You got it. Thank you. Thank you for looking it up. It was Devi something. We remembered it. I looked down at my left hand. Face in your bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. I ran to the door with a 9 on it. Grabbed the red. Put my hand against the scanner.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
He did Ansem too? From Kingdom Hearts? Dude. Okay.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can hear it now.
I can't! I don't know how!
My first thought went to Digimon.
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few
I
minutes.
just want to punch him in the face.
I imagine it'll be very painful.
That laugh is the one that triggered the thing. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow, I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't! I just can't! There's no way! I can't figure this out!
What was I gonna do? I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was gonna die. My palms were sweaty, knees weak, arms were heavy. Sorry. My palms were sweating, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot, I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy!
Oh, that's so good.
Help me!
That's how she connects to Junpei.
Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
So good.
Akane? Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. It doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Back to voice acting. Balls! Did something break her connection? I swear I just heard her. Balls.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Was Akane ever here? Like, actually here in the present? I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly. I mean, everyone saw her, yeah, but where is she now? They're in an enclosed room. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Akane, are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Junpei vision. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. I see colors. I see sound. At last, I finally understood what all this means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is. 0 is. Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she was trying to save herself right now. That means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I hope this is... I got lost a little bit. She's creating a future, or picking the knowledge from a future where they have this happen and she can get the thing from the puzzle. Her number in the past was 5. Oh. So that's why she's in Junpei Vision. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her, no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
The voice reminded me of how much time I have.
Duffy!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Hopefully less than 7.
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. All right, time to get to work, Junpei. Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, all right? Now, let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order. So let's just switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
You can write password with the letters? You think so? I didn't get a chance to look at them. Okay. This is a... Okay, I'm not going to be in the way. Perfect. I don't see a second... Oh, I do see a second S. Okay. Can we switch to these? Oh, we can. A-S-S-W-O-R-D. This is 1. This 1 has to stay here. Now, this can be switched. We switch them one at a time. The novel always has one screen and the dialogue advances on the other, and the final puzzle flips the console upside down so you can use the other screen to really drive home that you are playing as Akane. Oh, that is so cool. Ensism. That's okay. I do like the idea of writing password there, though. Wait. Can I not... Put it down here? So if I put like an A here, can it go here? No. Okay. Oh, I can hit the hint and get the answer, which doesn't help. Click P, then click 1. Oh, I'm putting the answer down here. I thought I was doing it up on the grid. Now I'm not bad. I'm better. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Okay. I was confused. I was like, what? What? It's okay. I was thinking I had to put it on the board. We're fine. Password is password? Is that really the password? Password is password? Okay, it's not password. 9? The original DS version had Sudoku? Okay. Hold on. Nonary, you think? No. Just 9? Okay. Just 9. Sure.
Yes, that's it.
Because that's what was flashing up. Nonary is true. On one hand, it's perfect pose for 999. On the other hand, it's a little too on the nose. Okay, well, I mean...
Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
Then press the freaking enter
What
button.
the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will!
I hit the enter key. Akane vision.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Freaky! It is a little confusing.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I'd had left disappeared, and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Oh, that's real love. From a 9-year-old. Whew. I can't quite believe I did that. But I am glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. Ours didn't disable. I don't have time to be thinking about this kind of stuff. I need to tell Akane.
Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
We have to hang up now.
Oh, of course, that's fine!
I'll see you in the future, hubby. I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongo left behind.
Now.
Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
I'm all-knowing, all-masterful, and all-omnipotent, yes. You may bow.
Okay.
Ah, shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be ticked off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here it goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Well, balls.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
It's not working on this end either, Junpei. It's not, nope.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Well, that's, yeah, that is, Okay, maybe I didn't hit the enter key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again. And again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. Oh yeah, they didn't do what Ace did. That's a good point. And kicking it usually does work snazzy, but it's not working in the game. I've got all the right numbers in the boxes, that's perfect. So why the heck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
He did the 1 of the 3. Ace isn't here though, and neither is Santa. Those are the 1 and the 3. We need those. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. I'm gonna write those down just in case. Like, do those numbers up there mean anything? The 53718363881. This is who we have. Okay, that is. Oh yeah, you're right. That's who we have in here with us. 2 plus 4 plus 7 was 8. Snake, Clover, Me, 7, and Lotus. Then door 9. Oh, that's it. The number on the door isn't a 9. That's not even a number. Huh? Is it an upside down B?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Carries a Q? That's what we used to put the right number into the red.
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh, balls, oh, balls, oh, balls, balls, oh, balls. We don't have much time. Oh, I'm sure hope they can just trust me on this one or we're all screwed. All right, no time to explain.
Quick,
just go.
Verify your numbers on the red. Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
For real! Hurry, 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 hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Bum, 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 bum. Remember the puzzle in the study? Which one? Oh, yeah, you're right, Incision. We put all the numbers on 8 and none of them on 9. So this door, this isn't a 9, this was an 8. Cool, no time to be happy. Let's go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it, move it. You like to move it out of the door, that's gonna kill you. Okay, move it. Just in time. And now there's no number on it. And there goes the door. Don't come down yet, we're not done. We still gotta find the dead.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
And there's the spiral staircase. That guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head warily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel, but nothing. 5, a 1, and a 3. That would be 9, though. So her door was a 9. Right? Yeah. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
So wait, did we just change time? So is 7 gonna go, oh yeah, Akane's fine.
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. Yeah, her bracelet says 5. I cried and I cried. Oh yeah, she still needs that. She just needs to hit the dead. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt that warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelets had begun the countdown to death. I left away for a minute and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. Took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd called 7 in 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
All right, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Oh, it was right. It was time to get moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiral stairs to freedom. Time for more running! Yeah, running! But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26.
I just imagine her running like this.
8.
Jeez.
It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
And how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10.
I want to understand this, so I'm going to read that again. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. I keep forgetting, like, this one's base 10, so the A is 10. Or is it base 16? I don't know.
B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits.
Q is 26. So 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26?
E is 14, F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19,
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q! That looks like a 9.
Q!
26!
And what does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase q!
Freaking alphabet!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way,
At least it wasn't a cursive Q. Capital cursive Q. We would have been like, that's a 2, obviously.
you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Oh, no, yeah, 9 is pronounced Q. Yeah. Or Nana. My thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm going to tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying of air. For air. Dang, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are going to burst. Maybe just short rest? No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run like a bullet down a rifle barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Ugh. I'm not doing that again. Jeebus. I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes. We're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big, heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. Bring it. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're going to open, and you're going to open now. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Oi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of this ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Oi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? Oh, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning of a 3-part series. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Yes, finally, air! Nevada desert. Twist is a little better, yeah. Sun is bright. I can barely see anything. I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
Yeah, they weren't on the boat because the boat just sank. They were in the one in Nevada.
What?
Right?
It can't be.
This is...
Desert? Yes. Nailed one thing. In a sea of things I was
building in the
had no
desert.
clue about.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Because we were transmitters. We were supposed to transmit to them. Sure enough, there's a desert out there with mountains and all around it. Hello, hello, sun. Here comes the sun. Boy, I keep thinking of random songs. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Yes, our bracelets! Guess I never really got a good look at the underside of these. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip like an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with? But people died. Figures. Well, the ninth guy and the captain, and like the other people that were part of the pharmaceutical place. They died from like 2 explosions and a axe to the face.
Jumpy.
Huh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Okay. I clicked the button, nothing was happening. Oh! We're gonna watch the credits. But where the flip did Akane go? Okay, so the timeline, as I'm trying to understand as I'm writing it down. Yeah, I can't wait either, Dim. We might start that tomorrow. Or I might wait till the weekend. Yeah, much better ending. I completely agree with. So I think the timeline where Akane died, they tried to fix it by having Akane reach to the future to pluck the answer to where they are right now. And the only way Santa could make that work is if they had somebody else make them do the Nonary game to get to the same thing. And since the boat had sunk, they had to use the one in Building Q. And once Junpei got to it in the future, Akane could go forward, pick that information of how to solve the puzzle, solve it, and get out fine. Dorky, yes, this is the first of 3. Though there's like 3 Nonary games, but this is a bundle called the Nonary game, so 999, and the other one is Virtue's Last Reward, I think is what it's called. And then the third one we played again out of order called Zero Time Escape. So we're going to be playing the second one. It's not going to be them. It'll be another group. And then the third one has these 2 in it and 2 from the other game as well. Ooh.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
Also, this explains so much why Akane freaking loves Junpei. He literally saved her life. Literally. Through some weird field. And this is Akane vision. It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious, half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see.
He got into a fight.
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing
That's a good one.
and growing.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and
Ow, 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 ow.
it hurt.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
It does look like he lost.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Freaking 8th graders. Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it out for us outside the building, keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now we were screaming across the desert. Santa's still missing, Ace is still missing, Akane's still missing, Ninth Man's dead, 3 other people dead in the thing, and we have a lot of people stuffed into a station wagon. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed in the back seat. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is
Clover got to
so
drive!
fun!
That's cool!
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
So Aoi knew there was no real danger. But he couldn't let us know that, because we were trying to save his sister.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
No, because it had changed the past to live in the present. The past was bad, where Akane burned to death. We saw that. So, Zero worked with Aoi to create a situation that was the same of what Akane went through, so that when Akane actually got to that point in where before she died, she could get the information from the future. Seven remembers everything except his name. That's true.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Oh, we don't know Lotus's name either.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down.
Floor it.
The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
I want to know why, like... If Akane was already here in the future, wouldn't she have survived anyway?
Sure thing.
Oh, balls. Dang it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. I don't even think the car like this could go this fast. No, we're sure throwing up a lot of dust. We should see the dust from the other car then, right? Akane vision. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw that, we went up and cut off all their balls. When we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them
Hey!
furious.
What the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. It was the 8th graders who killed the rabbits. Probably! Good catch, Dorky. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big, swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where the tooth had fallen
Yeah,
out.
I guess I could've...
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but... I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
The bunnies. He plucked some grass from around and tossed it into the
They
wind.
asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that, so I...
Plenty of nut shots, I hope. Like,
Hey, there's still some
Just-
stuff I don't get.
one after the other. Of course, they probably don't know any more than I
Like
do.
Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yes! Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. They look like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, just go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you jerk. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
Oh yeah, he probably couldn't, he can't understand faces, so he couldn't see emotions either, could he?
That's it?
Yes, if you want to put it simply. But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own. I'd catch up when I finally slipped up. And during the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine. I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Madrigal, of the family Solanaceae.
It was a mandrake? That thing looks like a hand, dude. That's creepy. I'm like, I have the smaller screen over here, but this is bigger. Oh, move.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soapwood. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Okay. Balls, this is gonna take forever. Tape's going back on. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is a for you doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
That's
Are
cute.
you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
No.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd, you know,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
That's why she wanted to be called June. As a code name.
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
I give you this. You like.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this, it me. So we always together.
Super cute.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
Reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening, just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one, the lights of town began to flicker on. I'm with you, Whit. This is like... We were talking to writers of this, and she's like, wow! How did you make all this work? There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic, but she's still alive now, as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphogenic my field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven? He said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. He could...
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
He's part of the experiment now? He's a cop. Right?
Huh? What? Hmm?
Better be a Kane. Oh, hi, Alice. What's up, girl? Now that part didn't make any sense. The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert air around her rippled with heat. Standing there on the shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. But they said there was nothing in the thing. It was just a plant. The achievement I just unlocked says, don't forget your towel. Would you like to save the info? Yes. Well, guys, I say we basically did the entire game. All of it. All 100% in the books, and I can't wait to start the second one.